welcome back. As you can see from the title of the video, we're about to clean, disinfect, and sterilize some nail utensils, so let's get into it. I'm going to start with my brush cleaner that I got from Tammy Taylor, and I got this bottle from Dollar Tree, and I'm just putting it inside my brush cleaner cup that I got from Shein. I'm also taking my Barbicide that I put in a little tube that I got from Dollar Tree. It's 100% Barbicide in there, and I just squirt a little bit inside of here, and then also I dilute it with a bottle of water, and I'm just going to set that to the side so I can set my tools in them when I need it. So now I'm going to go on and I'm going to clean the sink, make sure everything is good and clean so I can make sure that no germs or anything are transferring to my implements when I try to clean them. And then I dry the sink so that my napkin wouldn't get soaked. I'm putting this there so none of my drill bits or anything falls into the hole. I don't want to lose any of my tools. And then I'm just going to flip my dirty bag inside out so that I can clean that as well. And once I'm done with that, I'm going to take my spray bottle that I got from Dollar Tree, sanitizer, and I'm just going to spray all of my utensils and the bag down and let that sit while I go make my water before I can wash my implements. So once I'm done running the water, I just take all of my stainless steel utensils, my like my nippers, spatula, all of my drill bits and stuff, and I put all of that in the bowl. I want that to soak for about 10 to 15 minutes. And then I also take my brushes and I put that inside of the brush cleaner cup with the brush cleaner that you guys saw me put in there earlier. And I just let that soak for about 5 to 10 minutes. And then I just start to wash everything with the brush and go from there. This is me just scrubbing the handles of the brush and everything before I actually set it in the cup so that I can make sure that the handles aren't sticky with gel and all of that, because the handles don't go inside of the liquid, just the brush part. So now I'm just scraping the bubbles out because I want to make sure none of my tools are at the bottom of the water. I did feel around, but I can always miss something, and I know that from experience. I have poured a drill bit down the drain before and I was devastated, and it was like a 5-in-1 drill bit. So yeah, I was highly upset. So just be careful not to pour any of your drill bits down the sink. So next I'm going to go through and I'm going to rinse everything off and sit it on a dry towel. And I'm going to pat dry everything with the napkin just to make sure everything is completely dry before we move on to the next step. Next, I'm going in with my germicidal disposable wipes, and I mainly use these for the tuberculocidal aspect of it. I just go in and I wipe down all of my tools one by one, making sure I get in real good with the wipes, and then I just place them in the Barbicide bowl and I leave it in there for about 10 minutes. I do not put my brushes in the Barbicide. Do not put your brushes in the Barbicide. You want to make sure everything is submerged in there with the liquid and just leave that sitting for about 10 minutes. Now I'm just wiping down my brushes with the same wipes, and while I'm waiting, y'all, I got thirsty. So I wanted to try out my blender that I got from Temu. Let's see how this works. So it was not working for me. As you can see, I could not get it to work. It would blend for about 3 seconds and then it would stop. So I was like, maybe I need to charge it. So I'm gonna hook it up to the charger and we're gonna let it charge for a little bit, maybe like 5 minutes, because I know I don't need that much blend. And we're just gonna go finish cleaning our tools. I'm using the same germicidal disposable wipes with the tuberculocidal aspects, and I'm going to just take out all of my tools that I put in the barbicide, and I'm gonna dry those off, and then I'm gonna lay out the wipe like this, and then lay everything on top of that. Once I get everything laid out and spread out, I just go in with another cloth on top and just kind of wipe these down one more time. Doesn't have to be perfect, just making sure I wipe them down for the last time. Now that I'm done wiping everything down, again, I'm just going to take my sanitizer in the spray bottle and I'm just going to spray everything down one last time. So now that we're done with that, before we put the tools up, let's go back to my drink though. All right, so I put it on the charger, y'all, and it still was not working. Y'all see me steady pressing this button. Don't mind my ashy hands. Y'all see I'm over there washing stuff. Okay, so I keep pressing this button and it's not working. So finally I'm like, okay, maybe if I drink a little bit out of here, maybe it just got too much. If y'all seen when I first poured the stuff, it was not that high, but I'm guessing like the ice crushed up and made it like go, you know, a little bit fuller. So now it's working perfectly. You just can't have it all the way full to the brim or it won't work. But once I drunk a little bit out of there, it was working perfectly, y'all. Y'all see it's doing its thing. It's just going and going and going. And I thought that was really cute. It's really small, really compact, really tiny. You just take the blender part off and then just screw the top on, and yeah. Now I did put it upside down because I'm like, I need to see if this is leak proof. I need to make sure it's not going to leak in my car and all that extra. So I put it upside down while I cleaned up my mess to see if it would leak. Guess what, y'all? It leaked. So it did leak, but it was my fault. Okay, it was completely my fault. Before I explain how it was my fault, y'all can see it does blend. It did leave a little bit of ice in the bottom. So I think that is a really good product. I think that it's very compact, really easy to use, and I think that as long as you don't fill it up, it'll work perfect. But yeah, so like I said, it was leaking, okay? But the reason that it was leaking is because I left out a piece of the puzzle, okay? So I'm gonna show y'all the piece of the puzzle in just a second. I'm putting everything up and I'm about to pack all my tools and stuff and take it back in the office. Now, before I take it back in the office, I have to wash this bowl. Don't forget to wash this, y'all. This is dirty too. You just had all your dirty utensils in there and stuff. So this is dirty too. It needs to be cleaned, washed, and all of that extra stuff. So make sure you guys wash this as well. And of course, after we wash, we always sanitize. I put everything up, and now I'm gonna show y'all. This is the missing piece, okay? It was in the box under this little piece of paper right here, and it specifically says the silicone ring is not assembled in place, and please assemble the silicone ring. So I'm assembling the silicone ring right now, trying to do it with one hand, but give me a second. Yeah, now it's done. Once that was in there, I tested it, flipped it over every which way, and it was good. So I'm really proud of this purchase. I feel like I'm ready to go work out and drink a fruit smoothie and all that extra shit. So yeah, get this. The last step of the cleaning process is sterilization. I got this machine from Amazon, and it just has these little glass beads on the inside that warms up. When the light is red, that means it's still heating, and then once it's green, that means everything is fully hot and it's sterilizing your tools. So you want to use something to get your tools out because they will be hot. And that is pretty much it for this video, guys. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss any new videos that I post in the future. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.